stock market is a scam. Or maybe you're just doing it wrong. Today, let's talk about the stock market madness that is preventing your success. Ahoy there, traders. It's Phil. Welcome back to the Anti-Investor Stocks and Options Trading Podcast, where we talk about what really works and consistently wins at trading the financial markets. My goal is to give you the right tools, the correct rules, the software to assist you, a community to support you, and if you will allow me to be a mentor to show you the right way so that you get real results in the fastest and smartest possible way. Now then, it's a scam. I've heard this 1,000 different ways from lots of different traders over the years, but traders are saying that because maybe they've never seen a Green Day outside of a rock concert. Buy the dip, they said, as they buy into another 2% down day. Or maybe they're thinking, this no-lose trading robot looks really good. Should I really be commenting on that? Now, a big part of the problem that traders see is not necessarily what you think it may be, because there are so many ways to make this trading thing work. Now, because of that, that also makes it really hard to choose something that's right for you, for your specific situation. Now, sometimes this is described as the personality of a trader, and it may be a technique or a strategy that you're using that actually works. And it could well be that it's just not the right one for you, for your where you're at in your current journey. Now, for example, we all like the idea of fast results, but if you don't have the temperament for being a little bit more hands-on, then maybe, those short-term trading styles might not be right for you. And this is before we consider the various ways that you can apply that trading style. Again, the Dow theory, the Gann theory, the Elliott wave theory, the widgets, the whiz bangs, all the things that go into a trading strategy. We're just thinking about the style of trading first of all. So what's the right strategy for you? Now, typically what I suggest to all my traders is to kind of back into what's your trading style. What availability do you have, first of all? If you don't have the time or the inclination to day trade, why are you trying to learn how to day trade? The guru or the strategy or the trader that you've seen implementing that strategy may be very successful. And there's nothing wrong with that strategy. But if you don't have the ability to day trade or the inclination to day trade, then it's absolutely pointless you learning how to day trade. So this is what I mean by back into it. What time do you have available? If you imagine yourself as a successful trader, what do you envisage your trading routine to look like? Is it you're checking in for multiple hours every day, a couple of hours every week, a couple of hours every month, and the list goes on. If you're thinking, okay, I can check in at the end of the week or, every other week, then maybe investing is probably a better choice for you. You've got that longer term time horizon. You're not making decisions every day, every week, or even every month for that matter. But if you do find yourself thinking, okay, well, I'm going to be making decisions every morning, then you've got the availability to do that, then it opens up a variety of different trading styles for you. And again, what I'm trying to say is I sound like I'm very negative towards day trading. It's not that I'm not. It's not that it doesn't work. I spent the first 12 years of my career day trading, so I know that it works. So I suppose the question now is, why don't I do it now if it works? Well, I'd rather be doing something else than be sat at the computer for multiple hours through the day. I don't find it enjoyable anymore. I'd rather do what I'm doing now. I can still do the short-term trading style, and the way that I want to approach my trading dictates my trading strategies. I can still day trade. I've got the flexibility of time, but I don't want to sit there all day looking for the trading opportunities. I want to check in the morning, check for a trade, and then check out. And that's how I like to trade. I don't want to spend unnecessary time at the computer doing unnecessary activities. And it's those personal preferences, the likes and the dislikes that we have as traders, that make up your trading personality. And I always heard that phrase touted around very early on. For years, I always wondered, what does it mean by the trading personality? You need to find your trading personality. It's often said but never explained. And to me, that's what it means. What are your likes and dislikes in trading? If you like the idea of checking in an hour before the market's open and sitting there all day and pew 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 like it's a Nintendo, and you like that really high intense activity, great. the day trading may be for you. Again, I don't want to do that anymore. Again, I've done that. So, worn the t-shirts and all that jazz. I'd rather be doing something else. Similarly, if you don't have time, while you may like it, if you don't have time to do it, it's just impractical for you to do it as well. And again, appreciate that my situation now is different from many people at the start of their journey. So think about your situation. If you've got a regular career, if you like, that has your time committed through most of the trading day from 9 to 5, and you have little time to check in through the day, then day trading's off the table for you. It doesn't matter how much you want to do it, it's just impractical for you to do it. And that's what I mean by looking at, backing into your personality as a trader. We've got a list of likes and dislikes, but then equally, practically, can I apply that strategy? And that's what we need to think about. And that's the bit that most people forget about. Thus, then, finding that system then that not only works, needs to be one that you can also sensibly apply to your regular routine. Again, I've already mentioned I want minimal screen time, maximum results. I want to profit from the ups and the downswings in the markets on a daily, weekly, and monthly basis. So I'm not an investor. I don't want to have a 5-year time horizon for a trade idea. I want some flexibility to speed things up or slow things down without increasing my screen time or stress, because in my case, I've got Crohn's disease. So I've got health considerations in my situation. Again, I get tired and fatigued quite quickly and quite easily. So I need to be very selective on how my time gets used when I'm not well. So that dictates the way that I develop strategies. When I'm not well, I can still check for the trades, manage them if needed, and then go and have a lay down. I don't need to think about it when I'm not at the desk, and that's the way that I design all my trading strategies. As a byproduct of that does mean that it's quite attractive. My systems are quite attractive to a lot of people who have maybe a busier or fuller schedule. So that's what I want from my trading. That's what I teach my traders, to check in, check the trades, and check out. Now then, if you like what you heard today, be sure to follow and listen from the very first episode where I map out one of my more profitable money-making strategies. And if you go back just a few episodes, I do map out my 2024 trading plan. It is new, improved, updated, spangly-dangly, a little bit of spit and polish, some sparkles on there. But it's how I'm trading right now. If you'd like to talk a little bit more about my training and mentorship, you can go over to antivestor.com, or if you've got questions, you can shoot me an email to phil@antivestor.com. And let's start the conversation. As I've probably gathered by now, again, what I do is not right for everyone, and finding your own path is what's more important to me. So if it's not right, I'll always point you off in the right direction. But for now, that's all for today. Thank you very much for your time and attention and making me part of your regular routine. Have a wonderful day, and I'll speak to you at the same time next time. Keep in mind that futures, options on futures, stocks and stock option trading involve a degree of risk that may not be suitable for all investors. There is a risk of loss in every investment that you make, and it's your responsibility to assess the risks of your decisions. Past performance is no guarantee of future performance, and Antivestor provides educational information and does not provide financial advice.